Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are now watching Master Sais. And on today's show, I'm doing a tattoo on some chick on her shoulder. I don't know why she wanted this. People are weird. They get weird things. Oh, somebody wanted to, Juan wanted to know about my accident. You can see my scar going across my head. Basically, a great aunt of mine died. She raised helped raise my mother, so she used to call her great grandmother, or she was like my great grandmother. Anyways, we had buried her earlier that day, and I was a pallbearer during that funeral, and got all drunk, and they told me not to leave, but I did anyways. And I was riding a chopper bicycle that I built. You know, as a matter of fact, I'll put a picture of it on the end and show you what it looked like when I actually got hit. Then I winded up modifying it later on. Well, long story short, got drunk, intersection, decided to run into a car. Well, I didn't decide on it. It was just like fate. When you're that drunk, you don't really make rational decisions. And then into a fucking car. I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I did this with either a 3-round or a 5-round. Maybe it was a 5-round. I don't know, I forget. I think maybe I did do a 5-round because I was like, damn, this is a big tattoo. Might as well just use a 5-round. Unfortunately, I didn't get video of the whole thing, or else I would be able to show you a lot of how I did this tattoo, but we had a lady there who was really cool, and she was, pretty good at the camera. Not too bad, considering I've seen some people do worse. Well, you all have seen my show, so you all have seen some people do worse. When doing a tattoo, if you're first getting started, my first number one rule is gotta have faith in yourself. You gotta believe in yourself. Like the church wants you to believe in God. That's how much you need to believe in yourself when you do a tattoo. I believe in God. I believe that God is good. The only thing that God is missing, that which makes it good, is the O that comes from within between Y and U. And some people believe in heaven or hell, or heaven and hell, that you might go to heaven or hell after you die. I believe that when you die, that when everybody dies, when every living thing dies, even plants and animals, microorganisms, little tiny microscopic, little tiny bogies that live underneath your nails, when everything dies, even the bacteria that lives within your colon, when it dies, everything that lives has a soul. And when you die, that soul goes back to God. You have no control over it. No matter how good, no matter how bad a person is in their lifetime, no matter if they believe in God, you have no control over where your soul goes, and that is back to God. Just like you had no control over your first breath when you came out of your mother's womb for the first time, and you started breathing and crying, you had no control over that. Just like you will have no control over whether you want to go to heaven or hell, because there's no such thing. We all go back to God. And God, the only thing that I can describe God is probably like gravity. You know it exists. You know it exists. You know it's there. You could drop an apple and it hits the ground. But you cannot see it. You cannot smell it. You cannot feel it. That's really what God is. See, like, hold on one second. Think about your brain, or think about your body as a computer. And your brain is like the hard drive where all the memory is stored. And, you know, the processor is like the feelings, or how you process things, how you think about things, how you process that thought. That's what a processor is. Now, if you unplug that computer, you take it off of the grid, that was its soul. That was its God that gave it life. Well, you're its God when you plug it in, but that was its soul. And when you die, all of your memories are stored in your brain. You see what I mean? There's no thought after death. You can't see nothing. You can't touch nothing. You don't have a body to. But your soul goes back to God. Just like when you shut off a computer, the electricity goes back into the grid. That's Master Sice. I hope you enjoyed that. And there's pastel pencils that I did. If anybody's ever seen them in real life, I wish I could get them back, because some niggers fucking stole them from me. Don't get me wrong, I'm not prejudiced. My oldest baby's mama, she's a black lady. I love black people, don't get me wrong. But when you go and steal somebody's fucking car, you're a nigger. Not a nigga, a nigger. You know the difference, niggas. You know my niggas. Y'all know the difference. That right there is a cover-up. Ooh. But, you know, I could only do it with what I could do with that was already there. You know what else? That was an ankle. Part of it was a cover-up right there on her foot. Part of it was a cover-up. And I did all that color. Somebody else did the lettering. Some pottery that I've been doing lately. Some hands that I tattooed. I think that's all healed up right there. Is it healed up? I don't know, I can't remember. But it's healed up now, I mean. Oh, there's that pot again. Well, I'm going to start doing some videos of me throwing some pottery. So if you thought these tattooing videos were boring, you're going to see how bored you get when you fucking watch me throw pottery. Well, I'm glad you watched. If you've made it this far, give yourself a round of applause and pat yourself on the back. And I really do appreciate it. You know, give me a thumbs up if you like. You can thumbs it up my butt or yours. The fuck I'm saying half the time. Anyways, this is Master Sice. That's a little rose pottery that I did before I finished it. It looks pretty cool now. And there's another one. And let me see what's next. I think it's going to be the chopper bike. There's the chopper with Snoop Dogg's on the back. You are watching Master Sice. And peace out. Have a good day. Subscribe.